All right. Well, some of you may not, recognize how horrible that is, but being someone who's actually gone to receive training for welding, that is pretty bad. But I'm using an El Cheapo, welder. It's actually not too bad, but I mean it's not, not professional grade, so that makes it more difficult. Plus my lack of skill. So I've had to re-weld it a couple of times actually to get the results that you see now. But thankfully, my welding doesn't have to be that good because I've got this solid piece of metal right underneath that's going to be holding all of that weight from the generator. Really, all this is just going to be supports, and this is not done yet. I've got to weld that piece up there, and then I've got 2 more cross beams that I'm going to put across, and then I've got 4 shorter beams that I'm going to put across where the generator has bolts that will mount into. So it's going to have lots of steel underneath it, and even if my welds aren't outstanding, it's still going to carry all that weight because of that long tube that goes right into the hitch. And then I'll probably put some cross supports too, just for torque, going from the outer edge down to underneath, just to keep it from twisting, while it's under tension while we're driving. So hopefully that works. And then, so I'm hoping to get that done tonight, get the generator mounted on it tomorrow morning, and then, see the wonderful paint job. Then tomorrow, I'm going to rip that ceiling out. Let me open this up and show you. I think I pretty much covered it in the other video, but somebody locked it. So I'm gonna rip all of this padding out, and I'm gonna cut into the roof, but I'm gonna leave a good, 3 feet to 4 feet on each end, depending on where the support beams are for the roof, and then cut out the middle. And then what's left on the roof, I'm going to put, is going to be for the bunks for the kids. So I'll set up bunks up there, and then I'll weld in some more steel for the topper, just for the frame, that will go about 3 feet above where it is now, maybe a little bit higher. I haven't decided yet. I don't want to get too crazy, but so I'm going to weld that to some degree, but I'm also just because I'm not super confident about my welding skills, I'm also going to drill some holes and bolt all of the joints together with the steel. Then I'm going to go over that with plywood, a heavier duty plywood, just for really strength and rigidity. And then I've already got some fiberglass cloth that I'm going to cover that with, and some resin treatment that should be coming in the mail tomorrow. Or the day after, that I'll coat it both for strength and for waterproof. So by the time it's done, it should look pretty slick. And I might go in the future and do more layers of fiberglass and resin just to increase the strength and increase the waterproof over time. How waterproof, good seal that it has, and then we'll paint over that, and it should. Eventually we want to get the van professionally painted because, it just looks, I don't know how much you can see here, but it just looks tacky. So I'll probably do just some primer and some white for now. Just, spray can cheap, just to get us by for the time being. But eventually I really would like to get the whole van in and professionally painted, and Heather has some ideas for some quotes that she wants to put on the side of the van, just some fun, van living quotes. And so we'll go from there. So this is the first update video. Sorry, low quality, low budget. But just wanted to say thank you for all those who've been able to help contribute to the project. And for those who can't, don't worry, we understand. We're not always in a position to help either, so I totally get it. No worries. But we're excited to share the journey regardless, and so we'll show you how this turns out when we're all said and done.